I know y'all think us old folks don't know what we talking about, but we lived it, and we see Jim Crow being put together like a jigsaw puzzle, piece by piece. Here is another piece of the puzzle. When the Trump administration removed MLK Day and Juneteenth from the National Park Service's free entry days, and replaced them with Flag Day, also Trump's birthday, it wasn't just a scheduling change. It was a message, and a lot of Black Americans heard it loud and clear. This move fits a long pattern of power reshaping the public square to reflect only the parts of American history that make them comfortable. It tells us exactly whose story they think matters, and whose they believe can be erased. MLK Day honors a man who was beaten, jailed, and eventually assassinated for demanding the rights this country promised but refused to deliver. Juneteenth is the celebration of our ancestors finally hearing the words, "You are free." Words they had already earned through generations of blood, sweat, and survival. Removing those 2 days isn't an accident, it's deliberate. You don't accidentally take away the days tied to Black liberation and then replace them with the birthday of a president known for racist comments, racial fear-mongering, and policies that target the poor and people of color. To many Black Americans, this feels like a warning shot. Your history is optional. Your suffering doesn't need honoring. Your freedom doesn't need celebrating. But here's the truth they can't erase. Black history built this country. Black labor fed this country. Black resistance saved this country from its own hypocrisy. You can remove names from a list, but you can't remove the truth from the soil. Our ancestors walked this land, worked this land, and died on this land long before any politician claimed authority over it. So when they remove MLK Day and Juneteenth, Black folks feel anger, not just because of the disrespect, but because it shows how easily the system tries to roll back progress the moment we stop paying attention. This is why vigilance is not optional. This is why history matters. This is why we say freedom is not something you inherit, it is something you defend. Removing those days won't erase our story. If anything, it strengthens our resolve to keep telling it, louder, sharper, and without apology. Wake up, watch what they are doing.